Red Room.
I make you wait, not 'cause I don't want you, 'cause baby, I'm all on you. I need you to suffer with sensation, build up anticipation. The chemistry between us just burns me inside, holds me in my place when I look into your eyes. I want you so bad, you are out of my mouth. Once I let you in, I ain't gonna let you out. Consumed with these nasty things. Tell me that you are, baby, go back for it. Might put your name on it. I'ma turn you on, then I'ma turn you out. Drown you in my loving, boy, there won't be no drought. No, I drive you crazy, how I like to tease. Just be patient, baby, 'cause I aim to please.
And I'm so close to heaven, so don't stop going, keep on moving, show me what you can. And I'm so close to heaven, get me closer, you can get me, come on, take me there. And I'm so close to heaven, so don't stop going, keep on moving, show me what you can. Yes, I'm so close to heaven, get me closer, you can get me, come on, take me there. 2 steps to falling in your bed, 1 leg from bare naked, 1 kiss from entering the air. Come and please me, don't tease me, put them others to shame. And one breath from breathtaking. One more from screaming out your name. 1 inch from feeling all your pain. A pleasure to measure when playing in this game. This motion that you're going is crazy insane. The speed that you're going, yes, baby, maintain. Can't believe you're doing this to me, baby. I can't breathe, I can't speak, oh baby, ooh-wee. And I'm so close to heaven, so don't stop going, keep on moving, show me what you can. And I'm so close to heaven, any closer you can get me, come on, take me there. And I'm so close to heaven, so don't stop going, keep on moving, show me what you can. Yes, I'm so close to heaven, any closer you can get me, come on, take me there.
I hear you talking that good shit. Now show me how you bout that. Back shots, throw that ass back, I'ma blow that back out. Well, I'm tugging on your bra strap, and I ain't with the games. Let me please every inch of your frame. I've been sipping lean, so I throw the D slow, but a deep stroke makes a pleasure with the pain. And that's true. I make them eyes roll and them legs shake. I feel your body locking, no time for breaks. Let me get up in it, cause when I'm up in it, you say I get you high, gon' levitate. And that's trill shit. You ain't never had trill dick. I can tell you wanna tap out, don't back out. Cause I know the thing still drip. Say my name, baby, say my name. Tell me that it's mine when I'm in that thing. I can make you come or I can make you go when we in this room, cause it's all the same. If you giving it, then I'm taking it. You got a record, girl, then I'm breaking it. When I'm in them thighs, you say I get you high. You see them heaven skies, I gon' say that shit.
So don't stop going, keep on moving, show me what you can. And any closer you can get me, take me if you can. Take me if you can. Take me if you can. Any closer you can get me, take me if you can. And I'm so close.
Baby, I'm sick of all this fighting. It's just like you're making it more than what it is. Nah, man, see, sometimes my pride gets in the way, you know? Well, I guess we gotta fight for love.
You got a case. Finally. After Cat's last fiasco.
So you couldn't have made this a solo mission. Got me riding with Goof Troop here. We're not taking the Benz, baby. We'll take the Buick.
Lord, you know damn well Kitty Love don't need no chaperone. Especially this one. You ain't got nobody else.
Well, you know, I'm known to keep the pussy in line.
Come on, get some of this catnip.
Case in point. So, this guy's taking his life a little too serious on her. I need you guys to fix it. That's more your department, but you're here for reinforcement.
We're gonna make it work.
Please.
It's all about the love.
No silly love potions, and maybe a barber for this guy's haircut. I recommend mine. Give Joe Massey a call.
Get it done, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you good? Okay, cool. I'm straight, baby. Okay. You do something in your hair?
And you did?
Oh.
I mean,
All right.
let's go.
Let's go.
If you mad, just say you mad. We ain't leaving it this way. We gon' communicate. We gotta try to see eye to eye, or meet somewhere in the middle. You give, I give a little. No quits, no giving in. Push the rule. That's how we'll win. You and me, and that's all it'll ever be. No distance come between us.
himself.
It amazes me that we're too blind to see that there's no me without you and no you without me. Oh, I know I called you baby, called you out your name, but you'll always be my baby. That ain't never gonna change. Oh, how I miss the simple things like taking long walks through the park. And you tell me that you love me, making sweet love until dawn. What was straight is now slanted because I took you for granted. And now you're walking away, but that is not how we planned it. No, we gon' fight for love, yeah. We ain't giving up. We ain't giving up. We gon' fight for love. No, no, no. We gon' fight for love. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't you wanna fight for love? Don't you wanna? Oh, don't you wanna fight for love? Don't you wanna? Yeah. Don't you wanna fight for love? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna fight for love? Oh.
going on? Mr. D's, the open mic king in the building, if you don't believe me. Mr. D's, the open mic king. And it is that time. It's Thursday after 7:30. It's the Vibe on Air. Make sure you tune in, follow us everywhere. Simply by going to the Vibe on Air, everything. Facebook, the Vibe on Air. Instagram, the Vibe on Air. YouTube, the Vibe on Air. We on iTunes, the Vibe on Air. Or just go to the website, www.thevibeonair. We in the building, man. My guest today, as you can see, she right next to me. We're going to be talking to her in a second. The one and only SHARLEEN EVETT. We're going to be talking to her about her single, her music and everything. We're going to be kicking with her just vibing out, you know, like we do, you know what I'm saying? We're going to kick it with her. Of course, I'm going to be doing the ratchet news. Feel free if you want to come in and talk to us. The phone line is open, 216-526-1555. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. Just sit there and watch. Make sure you're viewing. I don't know which camera to look at, so many of them. But also, I want independent artists to send their music, man. We want to play your music and showcase your talent. So feel free to send it to us to this email that just popped up on screen, thevibeonair@gmail.com. Make sure you hit us up, man. It's going to be a lot of fun today. It's going to be a lot of hilarity. We're going to talk real Serious with the homie over here, Charlene, and we're gonna keep it moving like that. But you know, I like to play music on the show, so I'm gonna be playing some artists. I played some music for you already, as I always do at the beginning of the show. Shout out to my homie, Damn Near Family in New Amani for that song Crave. I just played that for y'all. Silka, she was here last week. It was last Thursday. Silka was here. The very lovely Silka, she was here. Had that climax for you that we just played, and of course, had to play some Cat Daniil featuring True Soul Davis, Fight for Love. You might have recognized one of the guys in the video. He had some really nice hair. But yeah, we got some more music and more stuff for you. So feel free to, like I said, send us your music, no matter what it is, to thevibeonair@gmail.com. I'm not picky, as long as it ain't, I don't care. Just send me the music, man. Shout out to my homegirl out there in South Carolina, Tara T Quest. T Quest, I'm gonna be playing your music sometime next week too. T Quest, I got you. By the way, if you are looking for any voiceover talent, feel free to hit me up in my email as well, thevibeonair@gmail.com, and I can get that work for you. I do all kinds of voiceovers, drops, commercials, whatever you need. Just holler at me. I can make it happen for you. But in all of this stuff, we finna jump into this in a little bit, but of course I gotta play some more music. I got some more music for you. So, but in me supporting everybody else, I just want y'all to do me one simple favor, man. Support me too.
If you or someone you love need to be freed, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be freed.
What's up with you? How you doing? This is your player, Joey's outside an unknown celebrity, and you're tuned in right now to thevibeonair.com. Keep it here, man.
You should have thought about what you said to me. You promised me you would never leave. How do you feel now that the joke's on me? Pity. Don't say you're sorry, 'cause I won't believe you. You're sorry, don't matter, 'cause you broke my heart into two. Good for you and her. Throw this caution to the wind, 'cause I know that in the end that I'm better without you. Better without you. 'Cause my heart won't allow no more broken promises. Better without you. Could it be I wasn't good enough for you? Although I sacrificed and gave everything to prove to you, but it didn't mean a thing. Couldn't even get a ring. Silly me. It took a while to figure out that it wouldn't be the same. I should have noticed when you called me by your name, but it's cool. Good for you and her. Throw this caution to the wind, 'cause I know that in the end that I'm better without you.
Power Articity Air. I am Jerry from Side Street 2. Let's go!
No face, no case.
Never gave a fuck about these hoes cause they hate me. Long as they behaving, they don't try to play crazy. Get mad at your nigga, I ain't tell him to chase me. All up on this line begging me to have his baby. Bitches be talking all this beef but they don't wanna smoke though. They pay homage when they see me and I'm always dolo. If the nigga yours then why he always on my phone though?
Every time he with me, always trying to take my photo. Getting some work about him, only get you beat. I recommend that you play nice, you ever see me in the streets. Let me get your ass some game, baby girl, this shit for free. You can be perfect and the nigga still gon' find a way to cheat. Never gave a fuck about these hoes cause they hate me. Long as they behaving, they don't try to play crazy. Get mad at your nigga, I ain't tell him to chase me. All up on this line, begging me to have his baby. Never gave a fuck about these hoes cause they hate me. Long as they behaving, they don't try to play crazy. Get mad at your nigga, I ain't tell him to chase me. All up on this line, begging me to have his baby. Your nigga text me when he with you, do it every trip though. Come and kiss you in your mouth with me still on his lips, ho. Tryna cuss me out in public, all up on my hip though. So I gotta keep reminding him I ain't his bitch though. Get out your feelings, ain't no point in being mad. Tryna beef about a nigga you know everybody had. Baby, when is you gon' learn? And you better learn it fast. Better quit chasing that nigga, better go and chase a bag. Never gave a fuck about these hoes cause they hate me. Long as they behaving, they don't try to play crazy. Get mad at your nigga, I ain't tell him to chase me. All up on this line, begging me to have his baby. Never gave a fuck about these hoes cause they hate me. Long as they behaving, they don't try to play crazy. Get mad at your nigga, I ain't tell him to chase me. All up on this line, begging me to have his baby.
Yeah. Mr. D's Open Mic King, you tune back into the Vibe on Air. Feel free to hit us up 216-526-5055. Make sure you go into all, I'm real close in the mic too talking. You go to all social media and look for the Vibe on Air and follow, subscribe, and then vibe. Simple as that. I'm chilling here with SHARLEEN EVETT. We're going to be talking to her shortly. It's going down. You just heard music from the homie Kim. I can't speak. It's alright. King Tip, Instagram celebrity. That was her track, Hate Me. She's really going around the country right now with that. My homegirl, Artika Tierra. No Face, No Case. And then Chandra Ray. If she was here, she'd be tripping on me. Chandra Ray with that better track. Better. It was better. It's better. It's like butter, but it's better. Chandra Ray, it was in the building a few months ago. That was her track she gave. We need some more music from you, Chandra. Where you at? Is you still in Dubai? Might be. But we're gonna be talking to this young lady right here. This old songstress ass girl right here. She got the sauce of a boss. But you know, it's about that time that I do what I do real quick. So without any further to do, let's just hop right into it.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude. She Russian. Girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. I am not the one, boo-boo. You said what? Hold my baby.
The ratchet nose.
All right. So, today in Ratchet News, and as I like to do, I'm going to start from the least ratchet to the most ratchet, as I always do. So, let's start right here. Now, if you can't see what that is, it's a young boy. He got a haircut with a little design in it. But if you can see in the haircut, it looked a little crazy. That's because the assistant principal at his school tried to use a marker to fill in his hairstyle because it violated the dress code. That's right. I can't make this up. Like I tell you every week, I can't make this up, man. He tried to take a marker and fill in the boy line up because it violated dress code.
Man, I'm not with that, all right?
I'm not either. That's crazy. But let me read on. So, a school administrator who told a junior high school student to fill in his shaved haircut, which violated the school district's dress code, with a black marker was placed on leave and could face further repercussions. The student, identified as Jules, in a social media post expressing outrage over the April 17th incident, had an M shaved into his hair the day before. When he arrived for class at a Barry Miller Junior High in Pearland, Texas, an associate principal called him out for violating the dress code, which bans extreme haircuts and carvings. What's a carving? You carving something in your body? I don't know what that is. But the administrator reportedly told the boy he could call his mom or get in school suspension for the infraction. There was also a third option: use a black marker to fill in the offending M. And as the photo shared online, it shows Jewel who chose the marker option, and traces of the ink could still be seen on his head the next day. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. Let any kid of mine come home with some marker on their head because the teacher told them some bullshit like that. Because I'll be coming up there and slapping the taste out of the teacher's mouth. Just slapping fire at the teacher. I'll slap his ass so hard it'll be like an explosion.
Oh my damn.
But the incident prompted an outcry from Angela Washington, who appears to be the boy's mother. And her post has sparked outrage. Sue the lunch off that school, they said. I screwed the lunch off of what the fuck says it says school the lunch off their ass. That's not me saying that. That's what they actually said on Facebook. This is somebody who said school the lunch off that school. This is awful, agreed another commentator. Lawyer up. I would have put my hands on that principal if that was my kid, which I just said. And the uproar caused Pearland to issue an apology, acknowledging that the administrator mishandled the situation. District administration has contacted the student's family to express their extreme disappointment in the situation, which does not fall in line with the values of Pearland ISD. Pearland ISD trustee Mike Floyd shared Washington's post. It called for the school official to be fired. Well, and I don't know why they got it in quotation marks, because if he fired him, he should be just fired. It's not that hard. Just fire his ass. But yeah, and they ain't gonna say if he was a white dude or not. And I'm assuming it might have been. But this is like, you can't see it on my screen, but this is what his mom put. Jules got a haircut on Tuesday with a design. On Wednesday at school, the assistant principal at Barry Miller Junior High School in Pearland told him he was out of dress code with his design and decided to color my baby design with a permanent marker. His only option was to go to ISS or get his hair colored. Wow. They did not call to inform me at all. The first picture is the day of the incident, and the last two pictures, it was yesterday. So, I mean, they made him color his head, and he couldn't get it out for another day because it was a permanent marker. What kind of shit is that? Who the fuck does that to a child? And then you didn't even call his mom. Okay, yeah, if it was in violation of the code, which, haircuts, it ain't like he put a gang sign in, it was an M, which, his name is Jules, but it's just a design. But you're going to make this boy color his hair. You ain't call his mom or nothing. So, to this asshole assistant principal, I only have one thing to say.
Sit your dumb ass down.
And suck something, by the way. Because if that was my kid, I'm just saying. Moving on. Check this lady out right here. Oh, mooly face girl. Oh, swole face ass girl. Oh, balloon face ass girl. Oh, cow face ass.
Damn, son.
I did say cow face. But this woman here, the mom punched her 7-year-old son because he was a bad lookout for the shoplifting granny.
What the fuck?
That's right. He got punched because he was a bad lookout while they were shoplifting. A Phoenix woman is facing charges after punching her 7-year-old son for being a bad lookout for his shoplifting grandmama. Officers saw 27-year-old Rebecca Gonzalez walking to the parking lot of a Walmart Supercenter at 75th Avenue and Lower Buckeye Road Friday evening. Documents said police say she spanked the little boy, then slapped and punched him in the face. Damn. That was the wrong sound. Kurt didn't have nothing to do with that. But according to the child, he was hit because he didn't want to watch out for his grandma good enough. The arresting officers wrote in the probable cause statement on the arrest. Gonzalez was booked on suspicion of aggravated assault. A judge set a secured appearance bond of $2,500, which ain't that much. If she posted bond, she is not allowed to have any contact with her son. I mean,
Yay!
I agree. She slapped the shit out of him for trying to be a lookout while her mama was stealing. Gonzalez was booked on suspicion of aggravated assault. Okay, I said that. Gonzalez is due back in court for a preliminary hearing on April 30th. All right. If you're a grimy person, that's fine. But, you know, you got an impressionable child, and you ask the 7-year-old boy who barely got the attention span of this microphone to watch out, and you get mad because he don't. And then you slap him in public. You slapped him. I'm using the slap sound a lot today. But you slapped the little boy. You know what that makes you? Besides a fat face fuck? A loser. And why ain't you look out for your mama? Is you the mama? Your mama was stealing. So you slap your son because he didn't look out for your mama. He ain't supposed to look after his mama's mama. Mama should look after his mama's mama. I mean, I'm just saying. And you're going to slap the boy. You're a terrible person. We all hate you. And now you can't see your son. How does that make you feel? So to your dumb fat face, too many taco face ass.
Get your dumb ass down.
And tell your mama I said what's up. I'm done with that one. Finally, and this is the last one, and this one has a video. Let's watch.
Again tonight in Springfield, where a family says their Easter Sunday was destroyed when they were racially targeted during an argument, all caught on camera. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Matt Templeman. Renee McCullough has the evening off. KEZI 9 News reporter Madison Glassman spoke to that family, who says they are no strangers to these attacks, in this evening's top story.
Let's see.
It started off as a typical Easter Sunday until...
Don't do it, Rashonda.
The Matthews tell me they were inside sitting down for an Easter Sunday meal when they heard racial slurs being shouted outside. That's when they walked out and started recording.
And they were walking up on the side of the road over there.
Damn, son.
My brothers came down here and asked them to please not use those words.
You're on our property.
But Springfield residents Jessica and Kevin Hollinger didn't listen, and the Matthews...
Again tonight in Springfield, where a family says their Easter Sunday was destroyed when they were racially targeted during an argument.
But as it goes through, I'm going to just read it to that point and tell you what happened. But an Oregon woman has been charged with disorderly conduct, harassment, and trespassing after being filmed going on a racing tirade Easter Sunday. That's the Lord's Day, bitch.
It started off as a typical Easter Sunday until...
Don't do it, Rashonda.
The Matthews tell me they were inside sitting down for an Easter Sunday meal when they heard racial slurs being shouted outside. That's when they walked out and started recording.
Oregon.
And they were walking up on the side of the road over there. And that was when we my brothers came down here and asked them to please not use those words.
You're on our property.
But Springfield residents Jessica and Kevin Hollinger didn't listen, and the Matthews quickly became the target.
And she approached me in my face and started saying it multiple times.
Springfield police say she walked onto the Matthews property and chest bumped one of them.
It just, it escalated from there.
Police say Kevin Hollinger had a knife tucked under his shirt during the confrontation, and the Matthews say he later walked away.
Oh my God.
Hey, you're gonna go to jail for that.
But Jessica Hollinger didn't.
Oh, we laughed because wow. Okay, something's not right with you.
All jokes aside, the Matthews tell me they are no strangers to these kinds of attacks.
Unfortunately, it exists here.
that's just something that shouldn't happen. And I don't know, I have seen it like a couple times here because I'm from California. So it does happen. It really does happen.
And they want to send a strong message.
Try harder. You know, we bleed the same color. We are no different. I work every day, put in a good 9 to 5. I take care of my kids, and I don't feel like I should be treated differently because of my skin color.
Baby.
Jessica Hollinger was charged with disorderly conduct for what police are calling the aggressive use of the N-word, harassment, and trespassing. Kevin Hollinger was also charged with disorderly conduct and fell in possession of a restricted weapon for carrying
like
a knife.
Gargamel nephew.
In Springfield, Madison Glassman,
big ass nose named Gargamel.
News.
Yeah, so these a local affiliate of the KEZI reports that Kevin Hollinger and her husband Jessica Hollinger and Kevin Hollinger, who were arrested, were filmed shouting racial slurs as they walked through a Springfield, Oregon neighborhood last Sunday. Damn, did they walk through the whole neighborhood? Their taunts were caught the attention of the Matthews family, who were sitting down to Easter dinner. So yeah, they was just walking up the street, and these people came out because they was just when they overheard the Hollingers. When the family went outside to investigate, the couple began harassing them for being black. She approached me in my face and started saying "nigga," which is the slur, multiple times. Rashonda Matthews told the news station. On Facebook, Matthews wrote, "It's sad. It's a sad world we live in, y'all. On Easter, with our kids out playing, we were called the N-word. Just for being black and outside, I guess." Before the video started, she had pushed my brother, and her man pulled a knife and threatened my brother. Matthew said her brothers asked the Hollingers to leave, citing the presence of children. Instead, Jessica Hollinger stepped onto her property and chest bumped one of the family members. All right, this name is about to be hard. Rotavian Matthews began filming the incident. It caught Hollinger continuing to shout abusive and even pulling down her black leggings, exposing her horribly fat ass. We were kind of like, what the heck? Trying to tell them to stop. And as soon as I pulled out my phone, because it was pretty funny and kind of crazy, she said she was going to call the cops on me. According to the police, Kevin Hollinger was caught carrying a knife under his shirt, though reportedly didn't pull it out during the confrontation, and has since been charged with disorderly conduct and felony possession of a restricted weapon. Now, you saw what these motherfuckers look like. They obviously retarded. They walking down the random street. Just cussing. These people weren't even outside yet when they was doing this shit. Then they came out, then they targeted them and started doing this shit. It was like, it was crazy. It was just crazy. But I had some funny stuff to say, but that just pissed me off. Because these motherfuckers, since Donald Trump got in office, just get bolder and bolder and bolder. And for real, what needs to happen is they just need to get their ass knocked the fuck out. Flat out. I approve punching ignorant white folks in the mouth. I approve punching ignorant people in the mouth, but them two Dumbledore face motherfuckers need to just get punched in the mouth. So to the Hollinger family and they inbred asses. Get your dumb ass down. And then suck something. That's the ratchet news for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. All right, we about to move on. We're going to be right back. We're going to play some music real quick. I got Sharleen Evett or Everett or Evert, Sharleen Menert, Dibbity, Bert. She in the building. We're going to talk to her about her single called Singles. Very clever, by the way. Single called Singles. And we're going to talk to her about her music. We're going to play some of her music. Right now, I'm about to play some other music for y'all. This is the hottest show on the internet. And I do it by my goddamn self. It's the vibe on Mr. D.
Hey guys, we're taking to your tuned to the vibe on here.
believe, baby. You fake, you lame, you shady. Probably still hate, baby. Tell myself, girl, quit playing. So stuck on you like crazy. Love, well, I can't tame it. Baby, I'll treat you right, I will. Bless you when I undress you. Need me, never met bird so free. Sing song when you swim deep. Fly high when we blow trees. And we're racing. It's graceful. And your bite stings. I'm grateful. He's so tasteful. He wanna play for. He make me playful. I want all his time, he better pay for. I just can't help but love you, baby. You fake, you lame, you shady. Probably still hate, baby. Tell myself, girl, quit playing. So stuck on you like crazy. Love, I can't tame it. My glass is a rosy shade. Your mouth is my favorite place. Turn my eyes blind to the games you play. Your love feels fake. With the love we make, I ache, I can't get enough. Heartbreak, I bleed and he knows I'm numb. But you make me feel my world. And I'm lonely for you only. You're my copy, I'm your trophy. And he knows me, is open, he listens while smoking. Story spilling, I'm tucking the OG. I'm not old, me, not so cold. I just can't help but love you, baby. You fake, you lame, you shady. Probably still hate, baby. Tell myself, girl, quit playing. So stuck on you like crazy. Love, I can't tame it. Can't fake it. Give me my heart, don't break it. Don't you go breaking my heart. Oh no, I know. I don't know what to put at the end of this.
Should be against the law, a crime or something. Look at what I done gave ya. Don't make no sense how you be getting this deep. Got me running back and forth over these sheets, baby. Heartbeats racing, feels so crazy. Dick so amazing, dick so good, make me wanna thank your mama. Dick so good, I be spinning out them commas. Dick so good, I be calling back to back to back to back. Like where you at, where you at? You better never share this dick with nobody, baby. I'ma break some laws and go to jail or something. Test me if you think I'm playing. You be hitting spots I didn't know existed. Show me real deep, pull it out and lick it. I'm twisted, I'm so gone, I'm out my mind. It's good, it's hard to find. Dick so good, make me wanna thank your mama. Dick so good, I be spinning up them commas. Dick so good, I be calling back to back to back to back. Like where you at, where you at? Dick so good. I know I'm a little bit late, but better late than never, right? Listen, I go to jail for that dick, pay his bill for that dick. Walk around, pussy swole as hell for the dick. I gag on the dick, but brag on the dick. Yoga bend it over, now I'ma stay on that dick. You might even catch me praying for the dick. Postman, you GPSing for the dick. I stop talking to my friends for the dick. Buy a whole beat and make a song for the dick. I book a couple shows and perform for the dick. I put on for the dick like I do for my city. Dick so amazing. Dick so good, make me wanna thank your mama. Dick so good, I be spending up them commas. Dick so good, I be calling back to back to back to back. Like where you at, where you at? Dick so good, 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 so good.
The workheads.
When we're together, it's homicidal. When we're apart, it's suicidal. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now our whole world just fell apart. When we're together, it's homicidal. When we're apart, it's suicidal. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. Crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now our whole world just fell apart. I love ya, love to hate ya. Wish could erase ya, kiss and hug ya. Undercover, I want more of ya in a hurry. Don't disturb me, so unworthy, silly stranger. Love's cliffhanger, you're such a banger. You make me sick with your selfish shit. You know you a trip running that lip. Life's a crazy bitch, and I'm no different. Give you a hint. Better watch your mouth or watch these claws come out. Heat like the South. Don't you ever doubt you know what I'm about. When we're together, it's homicidal. When we're apart, it's suicidal. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. Crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now our whole world just fell apart. When we're together, it's homicidal. When we're apart, it's suicidal. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. Crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now our whole world just fell apart. Love to hate ya. Wish could erase ya, kiss and hug ya. Undercover, I want more of ya in a hurry. Don't disturb me, so unworthy, silly stranger. Love's cliffhanger, you're such a danger to me. Yet I'm forced to stay under love's embrace. Love the chase happens every time. Loving blows my mind. You grab my hips, kiss my fingertips, then you lick your lips, and so I stay. Yet another day, I can't get away.
It would help if I turned the mics on. What's up with it? Mr. D, the open mic king! And you're tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Make sure you follow us everywhere by going to the Vibe on Air. Say the whole thing. Don't say the Vibe. Don't say Vibe on Air. It's the Vibe on air. How simple can that be? Just do it. Don't make me tell you again. We in the building. You just seen some music from my homegirl, Jalisa, with that banger, as you like to call it. Had some Cat DeMille with her crazy ass. That's so good. You must have heard about me or something. And then away out of London, England, another hit from the one and only Donna Lee with that Can't Help It. Shout out to you. By way of Jamaica. Lord of mercy. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I would like to welcome my guest, singer, songwriter, actress, all around cute girl, cool motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to Sharleen Evett. It'll help if I turn your mic down too.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Sharleen Evett in the building. Sharleen Evett. What's going on with you, Charles?
First of all, don't call me Charles. It's Sharleen.
I can't say Charles.
No.
It's like Charles, but Charles.
Nah, I'm good. It's Sharleen. I'd rather you say Char than Charles. That's doing a lot.
What about Lean?
A lot of people call me Lean.
All right, Lean.
A lot of people actually do call me Lean. Actually, Don the King was one of the first people to ever call me Lean.
Don the King.
Yeah.
Shout out to Don the King.
Yeah.
Former contestant on The Voice.
Yeah.
And I was, if y'all don't know if you pay attention to my show because you can't find it. But we was here following this whole thing, and we had to update a Don the King every time. I tried to do Frank West, but for some reason we had an issue with NBC's logo on the show. But Don the King, I was definitely following. Don was a dope dude, and I know you real good friends with Don.
Yes,
I remember.
I miss him.
Yeah, he unfortunately he moved to New York, moved to the Bronx.
Ain't no unfortunately do that.
Yeah, he did.
I'll be following you soon.
I mean, it was good. I mean, it was unfortunate for us because he was a good dude.
You can't stay in Cleveland though. It's Cleveland too small.
But he come back and he still go to the open mics and all that stuff. So Don,
he was at the B-side.
Just recently.
Yeah.
Because I tried to catch him a couple of times. I tried to get him on the show, but he was already being inundated by the news and all that stuff.
Right.
But but we here to talk about you.
Right.
We ain't talking about that Don dude. Who is Don the King? Don't nobody know him for real.
Everybody knows him.
Don't nobody know no Donald the King.
I'm a fan. I've been a fan since day one.
Who is DR King? And now they said DR King. I'm like, who is DR King? We knew him as Don the King. That was cool. Right. But so we here to talk about your music and your career and everything. And we're going to start out with it real simply. I just want you to give a quick mission statement of who you are and, what you about and everything. Just look at that camera there.
Well, I am very complicated, but let's see. I'm just me. I don't know how else to say it. I'm goofy. I'm cool. I'm hardworking. I love music. Been doing it since I was 3. I don't see myself doing nothing else. Loving, but I could be a little crazy too, which actually helps with my music because I have flip sides. But overall, I want everybody to know that I'm the girl that can be in a room and be cool with everybody, and I'm chilled, until you make me go crazy. But no, I'm playing. I'm chilled, and I just love music. I love acting too, so that's my other passion. A lot of people don't know that I act, but acting is just as great as music is in my life. So
tell us about your musical upbringing. Like, when did you start doing music, and when if you had training or anything like that?
I've had some training over the years, but I started singing when I was 3. Shouts out to my brother, Ray Riley. Me and him been singing since we were 3 and 6. And church girl, 100%. Grew up in the church. And that's where I think I got my strong voice from, because, when you sing gospel music, you got to sing from your diaphragm, not your nose. But so I've pretty much been singing all my life. I didn't really like singing until maybe high school. I was kind of forced to do it. But when I got to high school and people start complimenting me and like, oh, you can sing just as good as your brother, you know, because growing up I was low-key a background singer to him, you know. But I started finding my own voice in high school, and that's when I realized it was definitely something I wanted to pursue more seriously. I started practicing. I told my brother one day, I said, I'm going to sing better than you one day. And I don't know if I don't sing better than him, but we are neck and neck. I'm going to just say that.
Okay.
And then I did go to Central State University for 2 years, got classically trained, and by the time I did that, it took me to a whole nother level. Now I have this mix of my vocals. It's like gospel, classical, R&B-ish mix. I think I can sing every genre, honestly. But I always try to bring some gospel into it because I have a really strong voice. So, I don't know. That's just how I sound.
Now, you know, because a lot of people, you know, I know a lot of people that went to Central State for singing and people who went to school, like school of arts and all that stuff, and they sing and everything, and they train. What is it to be trained by a school, like to be classically trained? What does that mean?
It's just finding different parts of your voice. Like before I went to Central State, all I knew was to use your diaphragm to sing and to project. But you don't always have to force notes out. Like I didn't have a falsetto before I went to Central State, I'll say that. Now I can find different ways to use my softer voice. And also going to Central State taught me how to better my range. When I first went to Central State, I was used to singing above my brother, who was a tenor. So I had been singing alto pretty much my whole life. And then once I got to Central, it took my range from this to like this. I can sing anything from soprano to tenor now. And that really helped. Like just doing practices of how to expand your vocal range is hard. It took me a while to actually get into those soprano notes, but it was worth it after, you know, all the hard work. It was worth it because now I'm a thoroughbred soprano. Ask anybody. I can't get out of being a soprano now, you know.
Now, you doing the R&B thing, but you sing a lot of gospel. I know you go to church a lot and you sing in church a lot. And you know, I know a lot of people who have a church background and singing. Let me ask a question just to be, you know, just to clarify some stuff.
Okay.
Are church singers more snobby than like regular R&B singers when it comes to music?
No.
Because I know singers can be hypocritical of other singers. Y'all are hypocritical people when it comes to other singers, like especially like people go to karaoke like me. You know why is that?
I can't say gospel singers and R&B singers are different. We're all singers, you know what I mean? What differs is the person behind the voice. And it's a lot of snooty people, you know? No shade to anybody, you know? If the shoe fit, put it on and wear it. But it's a lot of snooty people on both the R&B and gospel side. But I think it's just how you carry yourself. It's not about who is the best singer in the room, who is... You know what I mean? I try to support everybody, and I continuously say that because I really had to get to a point where I was comfortable in my own voice. Because some people in Cleveland, I listen to them sing, and I'll be like, I really can't sing compared to them. But it took me to understand everybody is supposed to sound different. You're not supposed to sound like the next person. That's the issue. Too many people are trying to sound like any other people than themselves. I want to sound like me always. Wrong notes, squall, all of that. Like, I'm going to give it to you how I can give it to you at the time. And that's just what I learned works for me. Like, so it's all about, you know, the person behind the vocals. It's not always about great singers, you know. Sometimes I can like somebody who can't sing because they're working hard to try to prove themselves, you know. So, I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Now, you know, we're in Cleveland right now, of course, so, you know, I got to mention, you know, some Cleveland artists. But who do you like right now on the Cleveland music scene? Who do you think is, like...
I could give you, like, three singers that have always not only been amazing live, but also are great people and has actually helped me throughout the years.
Okay.
One of them has to be Reagan Gray. Shouts out to her and the Franchise Band and Kenny Bell. They definitely helped grow me as a person, as a vocalist, and she's one of the coldest singers, hands down, flat out. Lil B. Little B is such a sweetheart. I love him.
Damn, baby.
Yeah, Plus, he got all Cleveland talking like him. What's up, baby? But I love Lil B. And then I got to flip it on the gospel side. I know this is about to be real biased because I just called out two brothers. But I listened to Bronson Landrum gospel album on a daily or weekly basis because it's such a great album. And his vocal ability is just phenomenal. Like, it's phenomenal. So, and then I also got to give love to my brother. Of course, my brother is always going to be my favorite singer because we got the same blood running through our veins. And, you know, I still am studying him and trying to be as good as him. So. Okay.
And, you know, shout out to both the Landrum brothers, Bronson and Brandon. But I got to ask a question about Brandon. Does it seem like he getting smaller the longer his beard get?
Oh, my God.
Brandon,
you're going to leave him alone.
At one point, Brandon had the most appears on this show because he used to pop up on the show all the time. I think he just mostly came to drink up all my liquor.
Oh, my God.
But it do seem like he getting shorter and wider the more his beard
You're going to
grows.
leave him alone. Leave him
I mean, I like
alone.
Brandon. He's a dope singer, but it do seem like he just expanded north, east, and west.
Shouts out to his beard. I like the beard.
The beard is dope. I mean, but it just don't seem like, you know, nothing else grows. Everything else, it seems like the beard is taking root in his body and eating his body up as it grows. So I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, make sure you know that the beard isn't killing him. So you're saying, you know, let's talk about the acting part. I know you've done a couple of plays.
Yes. So I've done a couple plays with this Pastor D.K. Ward. You know, and actually, that's how I met this really great comedian in Cleveland. His name is Joey Zaza. We did a play called Lord Who Stole the Offering.
The unknown comedian? Joey Zaza?
The unknown celebrity, I think he likes to be called.
That's what he likes to be called.
But I met him doing that play. He's
I call
hilarious.
Little Joey.
He's hilarious. I've done Dream Girls with the Akron Civic Theater.
Okay.
And actually, I will be doing Dream Girls again with the Youngstown Theater in September.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'll be playing the role of Miss Effie White. I got to get myself mentally ready to get back into that because when you're acting, you really have to place yourself in that person's shoes for a extended amount of time. When I played Effie the last time, I was angry a lot of the time because if anybody knows anything about Dream Girls, they know Effie White started off being the lead singer of a group, fell in love with a man, and then got kicked to the curb.
That's the one that Jennifer Hudson played in the movie.
Yes, okay. yes. And so while I was doing the play, I noticed that I actually let myself get into that role. Like I was angry a lot of times. I was tired because I was rehearsing so much. And I was just being a diva, low-key. So if anybody met me around that era, I'm so sorry because I did do a lot. But I really had to put myself into Effie White's shoes. But I'm planning to do it again in September, which I'm excited about. And it's going to be an opportunity for me to grow again, you know.
And you're going to hit the notes in that. And
I am telling you. Yeah.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. If you bad, I'm gonna bring some tomatoes.
You better not bring no tomatoes.
Try to make it.
I'm not gonna be bad. First of all,
I don't think you will be. What's another play you started in?
Well, I used to do plays back in high school. We didn't do the full Dream Girls play. We kind of just did the music from it. But I actually played the role of Dina. I've done The Wiz with my high school. That was way back. I played the Scarecrow. I played in. It was a murder mystery I played with and for Pastor D.K. Ward. So just little stuff I've been doing here and there. I'm trying to grow my acting career, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to focus on getting an EP out. And I already got one play to focus on in September, but my goal is to further my acting career as the years go by.
Now, I noticed, you've been singing for a long time. Mm-hmm. I know you like I said, your background was in gospel. Did you have? I know you work with a gospel group now.
Yes, Humbly Submitted.
Okay, tell us about that.
I love singing with Humbly Submitted because it definitely helps push me vocally. Like Eric, shouts out to Eric Barnhill because he will put together some parts that I've never seen anybody put together background vocals like this man. Like we're changing around every song we ever sing. Placing our own little vibe on it. But singing gospel is hard, and a lot of people don't give appreciation to that. Like, gospel music, if you can't sing gospel music, I'm sorry, but you really can't sing. I'm gonna call it like it is because I'm gonna call it like it is because you have to sing from a place. You have to sing from a place to sing gospel music. You have to have some girth, some rough, some power. You know what I mean? You got to have something.
That's a word. You got to have some girth.
Yeah, you got to have some girth. You got to have some roar behind it. You know. So
okay.
I don't know.
And I know y'all was on Channel 8 recently.
Yeah, we was on Fox 8. Couple days ago? I'm losing track of time. On April 19th, we were on Fox 8. So, yep.
That's what's up. What I want to do is, before we talk any further, because I got some videos of you. Mm-hmm. I actually found an old archive video of you, too.
Oh.
You was a little younger, I think.
Oh, God.
And we're going to play that first, and then we're going to jump into a
couple
couple other.
Sound good? Jesus.
Yeah, you sounded good. You sounded good. It was you and a whole band, a gospel group. And then also got some show footage of you at Frederick's one night doing a couple of songs. So we're going to jump in on real quick. When we come back, we're going to come back and talk more with Sharleen Evett. This is the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. We'll be right back after this short break of music.
This your boy with flavor, your neighbor. This is Cool TLC. And when I'm chilling, I'm chilling. But most of the time, I'm checking out Vibe on the Air.
Amen. Sharleeen. Okay. All right. Her people representing. We're going to have ladies first, and Sharleeen is going to come, and she going to sing. Amen. That was that church shout, sing Sharleeen. Amen. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Where's Sharleeen at? You Sharleeen? Okay. I got your mic. Come on up here. How are you today? Good. Where you from? What church you from?
Mount Sinai Baptist Church. Since I was 3.
Since you were 3?
Yeah.
Okay. What you call your style? Traditional, contemporary?
A little bit of everything.
Give it up for Sharleeen.
How y'all doing today? I just want to thank everybody who came out to support me for coming here. We're going to sing a little something for you. We're going to start off with something more upbeat. I hope y'all know it. It's okay to put y'all hands together. One.
I got
It's Mr. Deeds. It's the Vibe on Air. We back. We heard some music from Charlene Evett. We even went through a throwback one on her. She ain't know about that one. She ain't talking about that. I'm a journalist. I find everything. But yeah, we had to go back on some old gospel on her real quick when she was like 21. She was tall and lanky, but sang it, wouldn't sing it. She got so into it, she threw a hat off her head. She threw the hat off her head. She was like, started jumping around and dancing. She almost hit the ceiling. Then we had a couple of her playing at Frederick's recently. She was getting it in too. Real love. Like you're doing a body word. But yo, we here with Charlene Evett. We talking more about her thing and her music and everything. Cause she sounds well, you know. She got this old gritty, earthy tone in her voice. This old jazz with this old jazzy ass old Billie Holiday, old Diana Ross and mahogany voice, and you know, it's strong like funky armpits, baby. That's how strong it is. It's stronger than, ain't nothing stronger than that.
Okay.
But yeah, like my description.
Nah. Nah.
It's all right.
I am not like funky armpits.
I'm just saying you strong. Your voice is strong like funky.
It is very strong. We discussed that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just after people just seen it now and they're like, oh yeah, it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong. It's strong like a funky armpit. That's like my people. Yeah, that's a strong voice. It's strong like a funky armpit. It's definitely strong like a funky armpit. But but I mean, so you do a lot of live. Are you doing a lot of live gigs now?
I am. I usually am on gigs with the Williams Project now. Pretty much, I do a lot of gigs with them. We do Frederick's every third Friday, and I got a couple other gigs coming up. You know, I sing with a lot of different bands like The Unit and Franchise, MGM, White House. So.
Okay. Shout out to the MGM band. Shout out to the Unit. Shout out to the Franchise band. All them bands. I know all of them. Mm-hmm. And we was talking during the break and about that first video when when you was younger.
Yeah.
And the pastor. And I said he looked like that one comedian. And I'm looking at my Facebook. And shout out to Demetrius Car King Crimedy. He did look like Lavelle Crawford. He most certainly did look like Lavelle Crawford. I thought you had did like you opened for a comedy show. I was like, wow. That's Lavelle Crawford, fat ass.
Oh, God.
But no, that's your pastor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk about your pastor. Continue. But so you're doing some live gigs now. But who? All right. I asked you some of the favorite singers you like. Who are some of the best musicians in Cleveland you like to play?
Oh, God, that's difficult. I'm not about to.
Nope. Got to do it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just keep it real and say the Mount Sinai Band. If people don't know who the Mount Sinai Band, I'll tell you who it is. That's going to be Kenny Bell, Jariel Willis, G, my cousin JJ, Jermaine Jackson, excuse me. I'm so used to calling him JJ.
You mean the Jackson from 2300 Jackson Street?
No, I mean my cousin Jermaine Jackson, Buddy Banks' son. That's
Shout out Jermaine, man. That's Buddy Banks' son. Shout out to his brother John Turner.
Yeah, John Turner was dope. And you know who my favorite band is now, but I never really get to see them live all the time, is the Funkyard. That is a dope group of talent in one band. Like you got Willie singing vocals.
Shout
you
out
got Steve
to the
Johnson.
Cleveland Idris Elba, Steve Johnson.
Oh my God. He does look like Idris Elba though.
Shout out to Frank Aloysius.
Right, and then you got Chris George.
Yeah, Chris George over there. Who else?
And then, like I said, my cousin on drums, John Turner. And like Willie in these vocals, I can't even.
Yeah, it's some dope stuff going on with the Funkyard X band. I mean, they dope. I got to get them on the show. I actually want them to come on the show and perform live.
I heard they putting a live recording together or something. I'm definitely going.
That'd be dope.
Definitely gonna listen.
So now I know you do a lot with Carlos Pab.
Yes, Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos Pab. We used to rank a lot on each other. He was never as good as me, of course.
He's such a sweetie pie.
He's never was as good as me, but
oh my God,
he's great on drums though. That's about it. The end.
Yeah, and I do a lot of work with Joseph F. Joseph F. actually is one of the people who played like some music on my track, my single.
That's
So,
what's up.
you
Shout
know.
out to Joe. Now, if you know anything about me and Joe have done some work together.
Oh my God.
And you know, Joe is a shoe head. He has a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
Because he has to get shoes because it takes away from his arm. I'm sorry, man. I love Joe, man. Joe's like my little brother. And I hate to say stuff about Joe, but you know, Joe is also the biggest liar in music as well. Joe would lie about everything. Joe.
Let's not do that.
We're not gonna do that.
Let's not do that.
We ain't gonna talk about Crooked Joe.
Let's not be petty on today.
I'm not. Joe, I'll call you and talk about you. But Joe F is probably one of the most talented keyboard players in Cleveland.
True that.
Yeah, and so you named a lot of talented dudes though. You got a good base behind you to do a lot of good stuff. But let's talk about the single itself. Single. Now, when you send it to me, it says single arrogant. So I didn't know if the single was called
That's
arrogant.
because I got my homie Carlin. He actually mixed and mastered it, and he had the idea of starting off with like the acapella parts and then start the track, which I thought was dope because I didn't think about that, but he put that together. That's why it says that. That's his own little spin on it as a producer. So shouts out to him. That's my brother. We got more work to do though to get this EP, going.
Now, how many songs are gonna be on the EP?
5, including a remix to single. So
what's the EP gonna be called?
Pronounced Evette. You know why?
Okay, I like that.
Because nobody ever gets my middle name right. And first of all, people think that's not my middle name and I just randomly came up with it. No, that's actually my birth name. My name is Charlene Evett. It's not Everett. It's not Eviet. It's not whatever else y'all think it is. It's Evette. If you take the time to read, you definitely will see it says Evette.
But most times people spell Evette got an E at the end too. You just didn't want the E.
I just didn't do anything. My mother just didn't
No, that's how your mom spelled it when she had you. All right, so if mom did it then and the birth it's on the birth certificate, it's all good. Then,
yeah, I wasn't changing my
ain't nobody
name.
go correct you no more.
I like that it's different.
Well, I mean,
it's a different spelling from anybody. Even my Charlene is different.
I can make fun of people's name as much as my name is strange.
It is strange.
Okay, I didn't need you to.
I mean, I'm just agreeing with
watch
you.
yourself.
I mean, it's different, but it's kind of
Thank you.
I don't mean strange in a bad way. Strange is not always.
It's different.
Bad.
Yes.
People take strange as a word that means.
Right, because when you're strange,
it equals
faces
negativity.
come out in the rain.
Okay. What else?
But no, I mean, you're gonna cut me off my show. But no, so tell us the whole thing about single.
Like the EP or the
no,
song?
The song, the concept behind the song and everything. I mean, of course.
So honestly, when I wrote the song, I was single, and I was just having a bad day, and I heard the track. Shouts out to Burner. Burner is the guy who or Jaleel.
You know everybody. You working with everybody.
Yeah,
Burner too.
Burner is my homie, man. He the one who first was like, "I'm gonna give you some tracks, do your thing." So shouts out to him. But and I was just having a bad day. I was single. I had a bad day, and I heard that track, and all I could think about was like, it started feeling real like summery. Like I could just feel the hot sun on me. I was like, okay, so it need to be something fun. And then I just started thinking about, my love life. And I was like, well, hey. And then, I don't know, it's just like, I low-key just started freestyling to it. And the only thing that came out was gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle. And then it just went from there.
It kind of reminded me like the female answer to Will Blaze song, New Shoes.
It probably is. Will Blaze supposed to be on the remix.
Yeah, because Will Blaze, just got home from work, getting fresh and getting faded.
Shouts out to him, man.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, because I listen, I'm like, yeah, it's like y'all battling or something now. Now y'all about to do the remix together. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to check that out.
Right.
But so. Are you single now? Or
Oh, God. No, I'm not single. I had to put that on Facebook a couple months ago to kind of clarify. I just feel like don't search for my love life on social media because you're never going to find it out. Like, me and him know what's going on. Shouts outs to the mister, He know who he is.
So you don't want to say his name on the...
I can. I will. His name is Arthur Hill. Shouts outs to you, baby. We've been together for quite some time.
Wasn't Arthur Hill the dude in Goodfellas?
I don't know what that is. Is that a TV show? Is that a movie?
It was a movie. I think his name was Arthur Hill too. He was in the name of the guy in Goodfellas, but just another story.
I don't know, but shouts outs to him. Know him for a long time.
Is he part of your creative process?
He is. He's actually the one who is doing all the behind the scenes work for me. If y'all need a good graphic designer, I'm telling you, he's code. One of the code is in Cleveland. I don't have like his information on hand, but just look up Arthur B. Hill. You can find him on all social medias. But he's the one who put together my website, which is dope. He's the one just kind of helping manage my career right now. So I appreciate him in each and every way.
Now, I noticed you got some notes here, so I'm going to grab your notes real quick.
Don't come in my notes. I'm forgetful, you guys.
Let me look and see, make sure I'm answering all your questions. You say we hit that. Okay, let's see. So what you got coming up on May 4th?
I would have to read to see. Okay, so I'll be with the Williams Project. We're actually doing, it's for a good cause. It's for a sickle cell anemia awareness event. It's called Diamond in the Sky, and it's going to be Saturday, May 4th, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. The doors open at 6. It is a dress-up affair, and it's going to be at the Grand Ballroom, which is 10808 Granger Road, and that's in Garfield Heights, Ohio.
Now, let's clarify dress up. Does that mean
put your good clothes on?
You got to put on some shoes, some socks and match.
Put your good tie.
Clothes on. Get a suit.
Yeah.
Get a suit.
As long as I got my suit.
Don't put a blazer on with some jeans.
Yeah, it's dress up. Dress up. I plan to put on a really nice dress. So,
Casket fresh.
But here's the important part: the tickets. No tickets at the door, guys.
Steve Harvey fresh.
No tickets at the door, guys. You gotta get your tickets at the Rudy's Pub on Lee Road, which is in Cleveland Heights. Tickets are $35.
I was just there yesterday, actually.
Yeah, so go get your tickets for that. That's a good cause. You know what I mean? Like we trying to help the sickle cell anemia awareness event. Like trying to get something going with that.
We ain't talking about Russian sickles and none of that.
Right. So do that. And like I said, the Williams Project, we're always at Frederick's every third Friday. So I think our next Friday there is the 17th of May. So
I didn't know either. I know they was just talking about the Williams Project yesterday, but they, I didn't know that you were with the Williams Project.
Yeah, so that's kind of like my band now. Like, well, I'm with them. They're not with me. They pulled me in.
But that's dope, though.
And then tomorrow, actually, I'll be with the unit at 8 Point Bistro, which is in Akron, 1994 Britton Road, Akron, Ohio, and that's from 7 to 10. So.
That's what's
stuff
up.
Coming up.
That's what's up.
Yep.
And by the way, one thing I meant to do at the beginning of that show, and I just thought about it after I'm talking. Shout out to Joey Zaza, man. It was his birthday, I believe, yesterday.
It was his 23rd.
Well, either way, his birthday was this week. Shout out to Joey Zaza, man. He doing some inspirational stuff with the workout thing, and he doing this comedy and stuff, and trying to get a beard like mine.
Oh my God.
You a good dude, Joey. He from around the way, so but yeah, I mean, I see you doing some. Is that the only thing you got coming up, or you got any more?
Yeah, really. I mean, I have like some private gigs, a lot of gigs there just for a group of people, like wedding receptions and whatnot. I got a couple weddings coming up. If you need a wedding singer, get at me.
All right. When do you expect this EP to be done?
So I'm shooting for at least like August. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. I just had to actually step back from the scene for a little while due to some family issues. So I'm just now getting back into my swing of stuff because I had hit the ground running and I just totally forgot about everything else. But family comes first. So I had to step back for a couple of weeks and really just evaluate and spend time with my family. And now I'm just not getting back into the swing of things. We still got a lot of work to do, but I got my team together. We ready to work, so we about to push it out as quickly as possible, honestly.
Okay. Well, I don't feel like wasting any more time. I want to hop into the video. I mean, the song.
I wish it was a video, but yeah.
It's going to be one soon.
It is.
Because I know you're going to work on it. But we about to hop into her new single called Single, and we about to play that there here. This is the Vibe on Air with this handsome fella right here, Mr. D. It's the Open Mic King. You see my hair? I didn't get my hair cut today. And Chris Cuts, I'm coming for you, brother. I'm coming for you, brother, tomorrow. You're going to cut my hair. But we about to listen to some Sharleen Evett. Not only going to hear that new single, but we're going to see her performance when she released the new single at the B-sides with a couple other songs, along with her crew. Shout out to Tawana Chandler Long.
Yes, Tawana and Carly Bias, my best friend. And Aaron Thomas Vance, who just moved to Cleveland.
That's what's up. And shout out to Tawana because she be faking like she can't sing when she come to open mics. So I had to call her out. But this is the vibe on air. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm trying to find one thing. Yeah, I'm talking while I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. We're gonna bring that right here. We'll do that there. And then we're gonna go right here with that. Alright, the vibe on air, y'all. I can do stuff like that and talk before I go to the break and figure out stuff because it's my show. It ain't yours. Get your own show, nigga.
I'm James West. And I'm Harsha Kenny Hamilton. And we are James Melody. And you're tuned in to the library.
Gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle. Mingle, mingle. Gonna pop bottles cause I know I'm looking fly. You damn right. I'm feeling real single. Gonna party like it's 2009. I
Charlene Evett. That's my baby sister. Make some noise.
It's a vibe on there. Mr. D's over Mike King. I was getting it in. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to Leonard Stiggers for creating this track for me 4 years ago. But we back in the building. Talking to my homegirl Lean right here. Kicking with Charlene. And we just, seen some of her performances. This is that new single, called Single. And I gotta say, it was pretty dope. Who would have known that a singer could sing? Who would have known but me? It always takes Mr. Deeds. But here, I'm about to cut the music because, we have been having a good conversation, off the mic and on the mic, and you a real down to earth person and everything, and I appreciate your essence and aura and everything, but I gotta tell you, it's time to change the mood around here.
Oh God, what does that mean?
Well, what it means is it's time to play a game.
Oh God. I don't like playing games.
You're going to like this one because it's time to play America's favorite game. Yeah! What does it mean? What does it mean? That's where you have to define slang words into regular ass English. Are you ready to play? What does it mean?
Sure.
Please don't cut me off when I'm doing my intro. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, Charlene. Yes, it is time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? I'm going to give you the rules so you can understand it better. Is that okay if I do that?
Sure, go for it.
Great. Rule number 1. You cannot use slang to define slang. You cannot use the word to define itself. You have to define it into regular ass English that a white person would understand. If you get your answer correct, you get the baby cheering. If you get it wrong, Bob Barker's going to play you a tune. And of course, you will be timed. Charlene, are you ready to play What Does It Mean?
No, but let's
That
go
means
for it.
yes. Okay, as I pull up my list of evil words here. Charlene, your first word... I'll slide it in slowly so it doesn't hurt you. Is lit.
Is what?
Lit.
It means to be inebriated in some shape or form or matter.
That is correct. That is one definition of the slang word lit. Can you guess another one?
A candle, like lighting a candle, or
I normally don't. I'm not going to give you that though, but I'm going to give you the correct answer. It is when the party is extremely fun. Man, this party lit.
Okay.
I'm sure you heard that. Your next word, Charlene Evett. Your next word is savage.
To be great or dope at anything that you do.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. Well.
That is somewhat of an answer, but not the full correct answer. It is when you are great at everything above beyond the rest to where you are extremely over the best. You're extremely greater than the rest.
I'm a savage. I ain't better than the rest.
If you were a savage, you would have savagely answered that question correct. Your next word, Yvette Charlene, is
okay. Are you having a stroke?
Your word is fat.
To be large in some capacity?
Is that your final answer?
No.
We need an answer.
Huh?
We need an answer.
Fine, that's my answer. Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not. You will play till the end of the game, damn it. The answer is pretty hot and tempting. Oh, yo, them shoes was fat.
That's also for people who were born in 1907.
It doesn't matter what time the slang comes from.
Excuse me. I was born in 91. We don't say fat for that reason.
Can I finish? You don't interrupt me ever again. The slang can come from anywhere and any time. You have to define it. That's why it's called a game. Douche. Your next word, Charlene Evett, is... Did you grab something? Oh, yeah, your purse was in it.
You can see my purse.
You actually could the whole time. But
that's great.
Matter. Your next word is flossy.
To be dressed nice. I don't know. I'm not good at this game. I don't know.
That is correct.
Oh God.
To be dressed nice or to outshine everyone else. Flossy.
Oh my God.
Your next word, Everett Charlemagne.
You better not ever call me Everett again.
Everett Charlemagne.
Don't you do it.
Your word is hangry.
When you're hungry and angry all at the same time, but you're usually angry because you're hungry.
Yay! That is correct. The baby liked that answer.
Oh, I'm hangry a lot. That's the reason I know.
You were hangry when you said it.
I am hangry.
You defined it angrily. So
I did. I would like to eat right now.
So, Charles, your next word is...
You and this Charles.
If you ever watch the game, you know that I do this to names all the time. So, Charles, your word is... bromance.
What?
Bromance.
Two guys who like to sleep with one another. You said bromance.
That is incorrect. A bromance is not a homosexual relationship. A bromance is when two friends are close as brothers and they do everything together without
bromance.
Without having
bromance.
Without having.
That sounds. Never mind. I almost said the gay word, but that
gay.
They don't like that word anymore. So it sounds.
That's gay, not to like the word gay.
Oh my God.
But a bromance doesn't have to do with anything that has to do with dick in the booty.
I mean, bromance definitely sounds like it has to do with dick in the booty. I'm just saying.
But a bromance can be between two brothers themselves, where they just like to hang with each other. It's like, bro, you're my bro. Bro, you're my bro. We're gonna go kick it.
When
We're gonna go chase chicks together, bro.
That many times, they like a dick in there.
No. Stop the homophobia.
I'm not. I don't do homophobia. Okay, we're done playing this game.
No, we're not.
Oh my God.
Lean. Your word is woke.
Work?
Woke.
Woke. When you know a lot about what's going on in the world.
Yay! That is correct. That is correct. As the definition says, woke. When you know a lot about what's going on in the world. Like, for instance, you need to be more woke about bromance. Charlene.
I'm good on bromance. I don't want to use it. I never use it.
Charlene, your word is tea.
When you have the information about something that is really controversial or messy.
Yay! That is correct. Or you could have just said gossip.
Same difference.
When people
you said say it like white people.
Well, gossip. Gossip say white people say gossip.
They do, but
your next word, Charlene. Your next word is snatched.
When your body is very, when everything is in the right place, when you're in your outfit, I don't know. I'm trying to define it. When your body looks good.
Yay! That is correct. That is correct. Girl, you were snatched.
Speaking of, I need a trainer. Listen, I'm trying to get snatched.
No comment. I just want some snatch. Your next word. Actually, wait a minute.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
This is the time in the game where these are your last words.
Why are we talking like that?
This is the last words voice. Girl, that's a tradition. You have 3 words left. You have to get them right, or else you will lose horribly.
What are the consequences to losing horribly? I'm confused.
Don't worry about it. Just know it's
I
going
need
to be
to know.
horrible.
I like to be informed about
Your
what's going on.
first word,
This is why I don't play
Charlene Evett, is drip.
When you look really nicely and you're dressed very dopely. I just made up a word, dopely.
That's a slang word. You can get disqualified for that, but
great.
I'm going to allow it.
Yay!
Your answer was close enough. Drip is to be fashionably nice or be adorned in all kinds of jewelry where the ice is so bright it look like it's dripping.
This voice is taking me out.
Evett Charlene, your next word is wave.
Wave?
Wave.
A vibe,
You're using slang. Stop it.
I mean, I talk with slang all the time. White people use vibe. A feeling. I don't know.
Wave could be the new movement or the new style.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
my brain wasn't working.
Your final word.
Maybe because I'm hangry.
I would give you applause, but instead, no! Your final word, Charlemagne Evett, is, I can say your name another way, SHARLEEN EVETT.
Okay, I'm done.
Your final word is a Cleveland favorite.
Oh, God.
Pearl.
I have no clue. Is it drugs? Is it drugs? Is it about drugs?
Pearl means to leave.
When and where and how and who is saying pearl?
It was an old Cleveland slang. Hey, man.
That's the problem. It was an old Cleveland slang.
Hey, man, look, I'm about to pearl, man. I got to do be somewhere, man. I'll catch you in a minute.
I'm too young for that, obviously.
SHARLEEN EVETT has completed a round of America's favorite game show. Be glad that you did. You did better than a lot of people. So feel good about yourself. Matter of fact, after this, you may go out and get some. Everybody! But I'd like to thank you, Charlene, for being such a good contestant and for playing, once again, America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? All of our contestants will receive absolutely nothing because they don't deserve to get shit. That was just a bit of fun, man. It was a bit of fun.
It was.
Did you have a good time?
I did, but I don't like games.
I got a PlayStation 3. Don't even play it because I don't play games. Let me get a close up on my face. I don't play games. We'll accept this one, but I made it up. But Charlene, it's the end of the show, and we come to the point in the show where we like to ask our guests to look at the camera, talk to the people watching and the people that might rewatch the show, and tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and minds.
I pretty much said everything I would like to leave on everybody's hearts and minds, but I would like for everybody to please, the single will be out on all digital platforms soon. I'm sorry, it should have been out on all digital platforms, but I've been going through a lot, no excuses, whatever. It is on YouTube, however. Go on YouTube, look it up, SHARLEEN EVETT, single, look it up. Like, subscribe. I got a couple other videos up there. He played a couple of them. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at SHARLEEN_EVETT or catch me on Facebook at SHARLEEN EVETT. I appreciate all of you that have been supporting me. I love you all. Shouts outs to my family. Shouts outs to every band I'm singing with. Shouts outs to everybody who's helping with this journey. So I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Okay.
That was dope. Let me just do one thing for you. The fake audience really like that. Shout out to the fake audience. They've been with me for a long time. They've been following me everywhere I go. The fake audience, you do a great job. But before we go, remember this is about the time where I tell you to shoot out your info, but we're going to do that in a second. But, you know, you got to give the people a taste. Because, that voice, that fabulous ass voice. You know, they heard the music and everything, but they want to hear it live. They want to hear fresh and brand new.
Oh, God.
So I want you to sing something to somebody.
Now?
Yes.
Oh, my damn.
Okay. You're here. I'm pleased. I really dig your company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on and go with me. Let's take a long walk around the park. After dark, find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulations, share our situations, temptations, educations, relaxations, elevations. Maybe we can talk about Sarai 3118.
Woo! Mud fire! She ain't hit no high notes though.
Oh no.
I want her to hit that growl like yeah.
Negative.
Okay, well, you can only get what you can get. But go ahead and hit them with the information now where they can find you on everywhere, get your music and find you and find your events and all of that stuff that there.
Again, you can follow me on Instagram. It is SHARLEEN_EVETT. On Facebook, same thing, Sharleen Evett. I know it's spelled a little different, so I'm going to spell it again, SHARLEENEVETT.
It's at the bottom of the screen, too.
Yeah, thank you. And then also go to YouTube, look up my name, and look up Single, and like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'm here for all opinions. If you don't like it, I like to hear that, too, and why. I'm all for open and growth, and all opinions are welcome, okay?
That's what's up. Give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Sharleen Evett. Fake audience love me, man. They won't stop talking. Fake audience. I'd like to thank Sharleen Evett for coming through and spending time with us here and, kicking it with the vibe. As you know, this is a show we don't script anything. Ain't nothing written down except for maybe the Ratchet News, but I didn't write it. I just read it. But, these are real questions for real people, so we having a good time. We keep the vibe going. And I'd like to thank all of y'all for tuning in. I hope you like, follow, and subscribe, because if you don't, I'm going to fucking kill you. No, just kidding. But but you have been officially tuned in to the vibe on there. Mr. D's the open mic king. Mr. D's the open mic do the wallaby challenge. Oh, no, don't do it, but it's doing it good. Just do it. Kodak Black. He in jail. Dumbass. He's the stupidest nigga in R&B, hip hop right now, and R&B. He don't even do R&B. But make sure you hit us up on all social media. Facebook, The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. Periscope, The Vibe on Air. iTunes, The Vibe on Air. Pinterest, The Vibe on Air. MySpace, The Vibe on Air. Black Planet, The Vibe on Air. Me Gente, The Vibe on Air. If it's an old site, we probably there too. We everywhere. Everywhere. Catch me at karaoke somewhere. We up out of here. We'll see y'all next week. I think I'm going to have Russell Thompson in the building. That's right. Russell fucking Thompson. That's all I'm going to say. We out this